Hello everyone, tech enthusiast here and welcome back to another video. Today I'll show you some of the major changes which are present in this absolutely massive update of Windows 11 developer channel, and the build number is 22,557. The first new feature that caught my eye is the ability to create folders in Windows 11 Start menu. So many of you probably know that the Windows 11 users actually complained that there weren't actually the ability to create folders in Windows 11 Start menu compared to Windows 10 Start menu, where there was an option to create the folder in Windows 10 Start menu. So Microsoft is actually introducing this brand new feature in this build. And let me show you the process how to create the folder. So first of all, what you're going to do is to left click and hold on your icon or the pinned app in your start menu, and then you will simply drag this pinned application to another pinned application, and this should create the folder. And as you can see, I successfully here created the folder, but in my personal opinion, the current folder situation doesn't look very clean because in my personal opinion, it's missing the actual name of the folder. However, Microsoft is actually claiming or telling us that they will bring this option to name the folders in the next upcoming release in developer channel. Microsoft is also introducing in this build in the notification area is introducing brand new buttons. Here at the bottom right, you have an option to start a focus session, and at the top right, you have an option to enable do not disturb mode. So for example, if I click here to the notification and enable the do not disturb mode, here you can go to the notification settings, and you can customize this do not disturb mode by your liking, as well as focus sessions. For example, you can also customize this by your liking with all of these settings. So for example, hide badges on taskbar apps, hide flashing on taskbar apps, and so on. Microsoft also introduced live captions in this build. So you can open live captions, for example, by clicking the keyboard shortcuts Windows plus CTRL plus L, or you can go simply to the accessibility menu. And there you can click the accessibility menu, and here you have the live captions option. So if I enable this feature, you will see that we have the live captions mode enabled, and here at the top right you have an X and the settings option. So you can actually change the position of the live captions. So currently it's set on the top, but you also have an option to set it to the bottom or to the floating on the screen. So I will enable this feature. However, if you go to the caption options, you also have two options to filter profanity or include microphone audio, and you can also customize your own captions by your liking. For example, you have here some of the presets, so currently set on the default, but you also have white on black, small caps, and so on. However, you also can create the custom style for your captions. So if you click on the add-in right here, you can pick whichever color you would like from all these colors, and also you can change the opacity, size, effects, and the font. So let me show you how this actually works. So here I will open one of my videos on my channel, and I will click play, and this should enable the live captions. So I think that you got the point how this captions or the brand new captions feature actually works right now on this brand new Windows 11 release. Microsoft also improved quick access in the File Explorer. So let me show you what they did. So in the File Explorer, here I created just a sample TXT file. And if you right click on this file, you have an option to pin the actual file to the quick access. So this feature to pin the file or pin the folder was previously only available to the folders, but right now is also available to the files, like this one text sample file that I created. And as you can see, it's actually showing right here in the quick access menu. File Explorer will also now show previews of items within folders. So what I mean by that, if I go to my documents folder yes, here I created a sample folder, and in this folder is the sample text file. So as you can see in this folder, you can clearly see the preview or this txt file. But for example, if I create something different, so for example, if I create bitmap image, this should be the image. And if I delete the txt file and then I'll go back to the preview, as you can see, we have an image showing right here in the folder preview. Microsoft also introduced in this build some of the new touch gestures. So for example, if you are using the touchscreen with your Windows machine, then you can easily utilize these brand new gestures. The first gesture is called swipe to invoke and dismiss start. The second one is called swipe between pinned old apps and recommended. The third one is called swipe to invoke and dismiss quick settings. And the fourth one is called swipe to invoke and dismiss notification center. In this build is also present brand new UI for the task manager. So here we have the task manager. Yes, it also supports the dark mode, as you can see right here. And here on the left, we currently have the process and all these steps to actually monitor our performance of our device. And they also introduced the efficiency mode. For example, here I have Firefox opened, and you can right click on the Firefox and enable the efficiency mode. So if I click on the efficiency mode, and this efficiency mode will lower process priority and improve power efficiency, but might also cause instability for certain processes. So if I enable the efficiency mode, you will see that the Firefox is currently running in efficiency mode. So I think this is a really good addition to the task manager, that, for example, the one application is using too much resources for your liking, for example, too much memory or something like that. And you can easily enable this efficiency mode right here by clicking on this button. However, you cannot enable this efficiency mode on whichever app you would like. So for example, this anti-malware service executable, if I right click on it and click efficiency mode, as you can see, the access is actually denied and the operation could not be completed. So I think that this efficiency mode is also only available to certain programs. In this build, Microsoft also added a simple quick setting to switch between the color profile easily. So for example, if you are using more than one color profile on your computer, then you will be able to actually enable, for example, one profile with the quick settings button. Microsoft also improved snap layouts. So the snap layouts are right here that I'm showing you right here. So for example, they are showing this brand new UI. For example, if I put this task manager up a bit, you'll see that it appears somewhat or looking like a bar. And if you drag it up a bit, you will see that it shows the actual preview or this snap layouts, how it will actually affect your window. So for example, I can set it to something like that and open the Mozilla right here. And once again, if I drag this Mozilla Firefox application to the upwards a bit, it will also show this snap layouts menu, which is also a brand new addition in this specific build. Microsoft also updated the transition animation that shows going from one snapped window state to another. So let me show you, for example, on this Task Manager application, if I snap it to the left, and let me show you these brand new animations that are happening when you are changing the layout of the application. So in my personal opinion, this is a really nice gesture from Microsoft to actually improve these animations, which are looking pretty sweet. Microsoft also added the casting icon to the taskbar when you are casting to a different device, and they also updated the battery charging indicator to use a lightning bolt instead of a power cable. In this build, Microsoft is also improving responsiveness when you are, for example, rotating your device between the portrait mode and also the landscape mode. Microsoft is also introducing in this build optimization for windowed games. So if you right click here on the desktop and then you will go to the display settings, and here under the graphics menu, here you have an option change default graphics settings, and this addition, which is called optimizations for Windows games, which can, if you enable it, it will reduce latency and use advanced features in compatible games by using flip presentational model. So this optimization or this feature is only available for Windows games, not for the full screen games. Microsoft is also introduces mica material in more title bar surfaces. For example, the run dialog also now uses mica effect. So if I go to the search and type in run and run this program, you will see that this mica effect is present right here in the title bar of this program. In my opinion, it also looks quite slick, but let me show you what happens if you actually change the accent color of the title bar. So if you go to the personalization and then you go to the colors and scroll down a bit to enable show accent colors on title bars and Windows borders. If you enable that, you will see that this mica effect is gone, and this mica effect is also back to the normal color or accent color. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing and liking this video. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.